Welcome back to Sous Vide Everything, guys. Today I'm going to show you my favorite tools of 2019. Remember, everything I'm about to show you today will be on the description down below for you. All the prices and everything will be there. I won't be mentioning prices because depending on the time you watch this video, the prices will change and it will be unfair to you for me to mention the prices. Circulators, everybody, you've seen me using it several different times. Here, I'm only showing you two of them, all right, which are my top picks for 2019. We have here the Jewel from Chef Step, and we have here the Anova from Anova. So here's the deal. This is the Wi-Fi version. If Wi-Fi is important to you like it is to me, then any of them will work great. Wi-Fi allows you to use these machines without being in the same location. So if you're gonna go to work and then cook it and you wanna have access to it at any time, that's what Wi-Fi is for. Both of them have their weaknesses and strengths. This one here, you can control it by hand, but this one here, you won't be able to. You have to have your phone with you at all times. If not, it's just not gonna work. Now, a lot of people always ask me, oh, but what if I don't have Wi-Fi connection, then it's not gonna work? This one here works with Bluetooth also. So they're both great machines. I recommend any one of them. You will be happy with it. Just pick one that will be best for you. I know it doesn't look something exciting like knives or anything like that, but I must say that this thing here saves me a lot of money. I used to cook with only the big one, and then ever since I've got this one, I started changing for this one because I can cook almost anything, and it is one of my favorite containers to use. The size is perfect for almost everything that I cook now, unless if you're gonna cook like a big brisket or a big pork butt, it won't fit. But besides that, everything else fits. And you have to have the lid with it so that you don't have any type of evaporation. With that being said, yes, it is a container, but I wanted to mention to you guys because I'm using this one a lot more than the big one that I used to recommend to you guys. This is very convenient and helps me save money with electricity as well. If you're having problems with anything that floats, putting it inside of the water bath, this is one wonderful thing that I use all the time. And now it became a lot more affordable than the other one that I used to have, which was the metal one, the stainless steel. You've probably seen me using it a few times already. But basically what it is, it's scalable and you're able to put your steak in here or maybe even a pork belly so that it does not float. This is called a sous vide rack. Torches, everybody, you've seen me use the Sous so many times and it is a wonderful tool. I really like it until today. See how it works? It is basically a torch by itself from Benzematic, which is this part. This right here is the propane, obviously, and the Sous is just the head. This is great, but at the same time, it is not affordable, and a lot of people don't like it because it takes a long time to sear a steak. Now, this have become my favorite for a very long time. I still like it the most. It's a culinary torch. I use it every single day. Do I use the Sous every single day? No. But this one here, I use it every single day. And if you are looking for a torch that is reliable and won't let you down, and it's quick too, this is the one. A basting brush. I use it very, very often, if not every single time I'm cooking a steak. When you're basting it, you're developing additional flavor on that steak, especially with butter, or you maybe make some seasoned butter, whatever it is that you're gonna baste it with. The recommendation I have is this one because it needs to be removable. You see? When it's removable, it makes things easier for cleaning, which my nephew Angel appreciates, right, Angel?
Yeah.
Another thing that I use quite often is this right here. And the difference between a basting brush and this is that you can deliver a lot at one shot versus the basting brush is just little by little. With this basting tool, you can put quite a bit. And everything is always removable so that it's easy for cleaning. If you don't know what this is, it is to keep your knives sharp. It does not sharpen your knives. You need one of these. As you can tell, I don't have a lot of knives. I have very few knives. So I like to keep the only ones that I have sharp. Right, Angel?
Yeah, you don't have any knives.
No, not at all, exactly. So, you know, you gotta keep them all, I'm joking, all right? Don't go crazy on the comment section. I know what's gonna happen. So these are great, but they are very different. I have this one here and I have this one here. What this one here does, it aligns the actual edge of the blade very, very well. This one does the same thing, but because it's so rough, I feel like it even takes a little bit of the metal out, so it kind of sharpens a little bit, not like crazy sharp. So I like both, and I've been using this one here a lot more than my original one. I'll give you guys a quick demonstration because my nephew Angel loves this noise. You don't have to be hard with it. It's not about being fancy. It's just get the edge of the blade and go down like this. And if you notice, if I do with this one here, the sound is completely different because this actually shaves a little bit of the blade. I hope it comes through the camera. So if you ask me, which one do you recommend, Guga? I definitely would say this one here because it is better. Since we are on the topic of sharpening knives and keeping your knife sharp, these are stones, all right? And that's my probably 80% of the time whenever I'm sharpening my knives, I use these stones. They are great and they come with a set. I have two of them. This one here is 1,000 grit, and then this one here is 6,000 grit. Basically, what it does is one shaves off more metal and the other one, you know, makes it sharper. And if you guys are interested in me making a video how I sharpen all these knives, let me know in the comments below and I'll make it for you. With that being said, I'm gonna show you guys another one that I use often whenever I don't have time to use this one. So this is what I'm talking about. It is an electric sharpener, but not any electric sharpener. It has belts, and you can change different belts for different settings that you want to keep your knife really sharp. And it doesn't take any learning curve at all. And if you guys want to see how it works, it's basically, you pull the trigger. Yeah, it's very powerful and it will keep your knife sharp. With that, and then it has some guides here. You can put whatever angle you want, 15 degrees or 25 degrees. More on that, if you guys really want to see a sharpening video, I'll love to do it because as you can see, I have quite a few knife collection. So this subject, I can spend the entire video talking about it, okay? Because it's one of my favorite things to do. Yes, I'm a knife collector and I love them all. Every single one of them, I love them all. So last year, I mentioned that this was my favorite knife and it still kind of is. So, but I've been moving towards a more, I would say, easy to handle, easy to maneuver, because I've been dealing with a lot of dry age steaks and things like that. So this knife here, it's basically a fillet knife, but it's not any fillet knife. It's probably the one that I've been using the most. Today, in 2019, my favorite knife to use. You agree, Angel?
No.
No? Why not?
Because I got a favorite myself and it's back there.
Oh, what? Oh, let me show you Angel's favorite knife, yeah?
The big boy.
Angel, this is not a knife. It is a sword, everybody. If you need a sword for what? I love this little thing. And I got a bunch of them before deciding to go on this one here, which makes my life a lot easier. And it's basically a magnetic, as you guys can see on the back over there. I just put my knives, see, it snaps on. But the reason I got this one, and as you can see, I got a bunch of them, is because how easy it is to install. And this is what it really impressed me. Let me show it to you. It just comes, the back comes out like this. The back is magnetic itself. And all it needs is 2 screws. You just tighten this up and then it will automatically go back in and it's super strong, all right? Last year, I showed you guys my hand processor, which basically what it does is you do it by hand, and I use it so often to make sauces and different things, but I have since upgraded big time, and it makes my job a lot easier. Every time you see me making compound butter or anything like that, which you guys have seen me make quite a few of them, I use this. And it's basic a food processor that comes apart. I think, I don't remember who makes it, KitchenAid. It has several different speeds on the top. Everything goes in the dishwasher if you want, or you just can hand wash it. And putting it together, just like so, boom, boom, boom. Put your compound butter in there, put your butter in there, anything else you need, turn it on and you're good to go. There's not much to be said, but it is an awesome tool and a big upgrade from last year, which I was using this one. Every time I cook, I use them. Now this one here is, I got it from Camp Chef, and I like it because it's nice and long. You wanna have long tongues. I used to have the little ones, and sometimes when you're searing your steak, you're dealing with a big amount of fire and you don't wanna get close to it. Having it nice and long is absolutely recommended. The next one, we're gonna come outside so that I can introduce it to you. It is a chimney starter from Barbecue Dragon. And what it has is, it has a fan called Barbecue Dragon because it blows out a tremendous amount of air so that your charcoal can light up really, really quickly. I not only use it for lighting up my charcoal, but I also use it to sear my steaks because it is as fast as a flamethrower, everybody, especially when you have your fan on. And last time I did that on a video, I used this. And a lot of people asked me on that video, was the #1 question, Google, where'd you get that grate? Where'd you get that grate? So I actually called the maker of Barbecue Dragon and I said, look, why don't you guys make some type of searing grate so that I can sear on top of my chimney, sear some steaks. So he made this for me. It's custom built, it was a prototype, but since you guys like it so much, he's going to have it on production, and whenever it's available, I'm gonna let you all know about it. But it's still not available yet, all right? If you are using a regular chimney and you step up to this one here, the only thing I can tell you is you're gonna save a lot of time because it is so much faster than the regular chimney. So sous vide is 100% about precision cooking, right? But when you're grilling something, you need a thermometer. You know, if you are a professional chef that has been cooking for many years, you can just touch the meat, feel it, and you know what the temperature is. But 90% of the people don't have that skill, including myself, and I like to be accurate. To be 100% accurate, the only thing that really can tell you is a thermometer. This is a wireless thermometer, and what it does, it allows me to make the food preparation inside of the house and even stick my thermometer in before it even gets outside to cooking, and I can monitor with my phone. It is awesome. You see me using this on almost every single video with Google Foods for a reason. It gives me the perfect steak every single time. It's called Meter Plus, and I love to cook with it. These are micrograter. I use it so often, I can't tell you how many times I use it. If you want to zest a lemon, if you want to put nice Parmesan cheese on top of your pasta, or not even pasta, whatever it is that you need to put something micro, like if you are using it for a black truffle so that you can shave the correct amount. I used to use a deep fryer. Every time I wanted to deep fry something, I took the whole thing out, the deep fry out. Even my nephew Angel cooked a Wagyu on a deep fryer. Remember that, Angel?
Yeah.
That was an amazing experience, but I'll tell you one thing, you were not so happy after you had to clean it, right?
Yeah, that was a case of I cook, I clean.
Exactly, because I am dealing with the deep fryer. Now, ever since then, I got this thing here. It's just basically a thermometer where you stick inside of your pan, any pan that you're using, and it will keep the temperature for you, and you can just regulate it on your stove, right? So this thermometer is very affordable, and it allows you to deep fry things very easily without a lot of effort. And once you're done with the oil, you just put it back in the dispenser so you can reuse it for next time. Since we're talking about tools, I gotta talk to you about my favorite smoker. I just got it like a week ago, but I really wanted to take the time to share it with you because if you're in the market for a smoker, This is the one I recommend. I'm in love with it. It is easy to use. It's my WOODWIND camshaft smoker. It is an awesome smoker because there's not much that I need to do. I just set it and forget it, and I'm able to see the temperature every single time. Even if I'm not home, if I have to quickly run to the supermarket and come back, I can see the temperature. I can see what's happening through my phone. It is an amazing smoker, and I definitely recommend if you're in the market for it. This video is not going to be the same if I don't talk about my cooker, which is the Weber Kettle. If you are looking for a grill that is a charcoal grill, you know me, we love some charcoal, me and Angel. If you don't have one, you gotta get yourself one. Anyway guys, these are all the tools I use. Remember, if you are interested in any of them, everything is in the description down below for you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe for future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.